Hi, good morning. We are here to talk about the palette for the spooky season. Spooky season is not a real important season for Italy and Europe. It's a more like a festivity of Anglo people like US. I think Canada, I'm not sure, because there are also French-based people, maybe UK, but I think it's just a very important festivity for US. So, just for the sake of doing something nice, I have selected a few, not so few, palettes for the spooky season, maybe for the color story, maybe for the outside, so keep on watching. Let's get started. This look I have, it's on Instagram. It's a film, it's live on Instagram, so you will not find this one in on YouTube. But let's start with our spooky season palette. This is the first one. It's the Moonlight Spirit from Bellabeautebar Cosmetics. It's a very small indie brand. The outside is very cute. They have this kind of outside cardboard packaging. You have to unleash here, and this is how the palette looks like. You have this very nice shade, but unfortunately for me, let me see if I can focus a little bit better on the palette. This is a glitter shade. All the other, okay, it's not a very dark one, but you have this dark black with a small fine glitter. This is nice, and an orange, a red, a nice acid green, another orange, a yellow. This is quite bright actually, and this is the glitter, and the glitter is very, you know, I don't like glitters, but this glitters looks very cute for the spooky season. So you have the I said red. This is a dark pink, a very dark pink actually. So I have this one since a while. I don't know if they released any other palette in the last year actually, but this is so cute. Te le posso passare? I have my daughter here, she's assisting me in doing the video. Sì, puoi passare e metterle via. Next one is from Shot Cosmetics, and these are the two creepy cute palettes, the first one and the second one. The outside is absolutely recalling Halloween, but inside it's not a really spooky one. Maybe the first one you have the black, you have the gray, this lilac shade, the green, and that's quite good, and very muted down orange. And in the number two you have brighter shade. This is the red. Okay, please consider that, okay, maybe I need to keep this one here, because to have the correct light on me, keeping next to the camera, it's a little bit too light. You have this kind of red, apple red, another orange, and a mint green, that's very cute, a purple. Okay, so not so spooky, but they are cute. Now there is the new one. Teresa is little, but last year they did the little is dead. I ordered the new one also. This one is another one that it was released during in October, and it's a nice one. If you think spooky like dark, this is not, I know, but since it was released during the spooky season, I thought that one could be a good one. Let's go to, oh, this one was chosen by my daughter. Very frolic. Why this is a spooky season? Because you have this shade here that are actually very nice to do a spooky look. and also the shimmer shade of this palette are so nice, so great. I love them. And also the Witching Hour from Unearthly as well. This one was released for Halloween last year. Cosa sta succedendo? You have this shade here. They are very nice. So you have the this is a mix between a pink and red. It's not a red. The orange, the purple, the green, the shimmer orange. This one is amazing, and I also love this green here. Look at them. They are stunning. If I come closer, I think they are a little bit too light here. But this is a very nice one. You know, everything with oranges and red and acid green. We would like to watch Hocus Pocus with my daughter, but Disney was not working properly this morning. This is I've used recently on Instagram, so if you want, just check out my Instagram profile. I have a lot of Italian content on Instagram. This is the Michelou Witchcraft palette, and this is how the palette looks like. Yes, this is absolutely a witch spooky palette. You can go very dark. You have these very dark shimmer shadows that are amazing. Look at this. No, sorry, these two. Look at these three. They are gorgeous, gorgeous. They are creamy. They don't have so many things out. I guess you have this one and maybe another palette, and that's it, but they are good. Little as well, we have the Berlin 89 palette. This was released last year, no more available. I know, but this has so many orange, red, dark black and brown, and duochrome shade. This is, if you have, you can use this one for doing some spooky inspired look. So my daughter, she also loves Alien Unearthly so much, so this is the Lore palette, and this one also is a spooky one because of the matte black and the dark matte orange, and you have this shade here that I don't know, maybe you can, it's not a brick red, it's like a burgundy, I don't know. But yes, I love them all. Another palette chosen by my daughter, and I do not agree actually, but just to let you know, she chose the Wild palette from Huda, but this is not spooky for me. This is just an elegant one, but she said this one was spooky for her. Next one, a palette that no one is talking about, and I haven't tried yet, and I will not swatch because I'm thinking if I should keep or not. This is the Waydo from Jeffree Star. This has absolutely a black, red, gray, purple, gray. Yes, absolutely amazing for the spooky season. The silver also, I think it's amazing for like an accent in your makeup. I don't know if I will do something. For sure I will not use all of this palette as I'm trying to do with the autumn one, but I will for sure do some specific look dedicated to a few of them. This is from Pink Crush, the Metamorphosis palette, and this is I decided to include this one because of the shade. They are calling me the dark night period because of the blue, the black, the purple, but you also have some very light shade like this white pink, and also this one is a lilac, a very shimmery one, and then you have this is like mix between light blue, light silver, gray. So you have to keep in mind this, but all this shade, the other shade are duochrome, so they are very cute. and this is available on Etsy for people in Europe, so it's quite easy to get actually. Okay, this palette is a mess. This palette is absolutely arrived. Every shade was broken. I had to repress them back, so not easy. This is from Powerhouse Cosmetics. I have a code with them. The palette is the True Shade palette. This is the outside. You need to be very careful. This is how the palette looks like. You have this shimmer burgundy that's amazing. It's like a blood going out from somewhere, and look at this. They are stunning. The issue is they are too fragile, and this is how all the palette is swatched. So you need to be very careful with this brand. Everything from this brand was always broken at my door. The other one is the Forbidden Forest. I think this one was released in October last year, and this is the outside. There is also another one with a very particular outside package, a very expensive outside package also. So let me just show you how this palette looks like. And unless this very light shimmer, duochrome shimmer lilac, all the other shades are absolutely perfect for the spooky season. Even though they may look a little bit lighter, they are perfect. Okay, the best palette ever for the season is the 669 from Martin Cosmetics. I think anyone was thinking about this palette when thinking to spooky season, and yes, that's it. That she is the palette for me, the palette for the spooky season, the palette for a very bold, dark, black, gray, maybe green, maybe mauvey look for the Halloween evening. That's the perfect. This is absolutely the perfect. Another one that is absolutely amazing for this season is the V Cosmetics Grimoire. I have the first one. There's another one that I would like to buy in the future, but this is the Grimoire. You see, red, gray, dark green, dark blue, and black, and dark purple, and dark brown. This is absolutely the perfect witch palette. Yes. If you like bold, you need to have this latest too. Next one, another trick palette. This is the In the Dark palette. I have the old one, but I bought the new shadow, the lilac purple one, and this is another perfect palette. Black, gray, dark blue, dark mauve, dark green, and two accent shades that are just the perfect highlighting inner corner shadows. Look at this too. Yes, shimmery but not too shimmery. Next one is the Shroud Cosmetic Bellabeautebar. It's freaking bad. I'm waiting for the new one. The new one was not shipped yet. It's not shipped yet when I'm filming this. The shade was broken. I think my daughter dropped the palette. These products are very delicate, a little bit too much for my preferences. However, just let me press this one back for a second and I can show you. Oh, the palette also arrived with a shade broken, the green one, the handbook. Okay, we are here. This is how the palette looks like. The new one looks to me a little bit more adapted to the season because of the orange and the red. Okay, but this one with this 6-7 shade here, I'm keeping out just this shade actually. Yes, that's amazing, amazing. And also the outside, the print with the bats, yes, it's so cute. European brand, AMS Beauty El Professor palette volume 1 with this kind of shade. That this was what also in my autumn one, I know, but with this you know, orange and red and greens, you also have a black, and you have some grays, you have some purples. Yes, this is perfect. If you can imagine to remove like this shade here, this two, maybe these three, okay, this is the perfect spooky season palette, and this is from Spain for us, so it's very easy to get. We have last three. Okay, we didn't include the Muerte palette from Melt, but that I do not. I have it somewhere, but I do not have it here. So that one is perfect too, of course. This is the Alien Cosmetica Nerdly Cosmetics Not Normal palette, and the shade Something is Missing. This is a very cool palette for the spooky season. You don't have any red, orange, pink, and whatever, but you have this shade here. Do not. This is like a symmetry in a shade for me. If I think to symmetry, that's what spooky season is also about. That's the shade it came into my mind. Am I crazy? Maybe yes. Another one that was also in my autumn video is this Poison Garden from Bellabeautebar. I have a code with them. You can find it in my info box. And this is the palette. Why I include this palette? Because of this shade here, and this shade here, and this shade there. So you have gray, greens, mauve tones, red and orangey, and very, very dark blue. So this is another good one if you have. Last one. I love this brand. I'm waiting to buy the latest release that I for sure I want to buy, but I need to be more careful with my spend. I'm in spending review, let's say. So this is the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. This one was released, I think, in October last year, or maybe November. And look at this. This is another perfect spooky season palette. You have gray, blue, dark brown, this kind of orangey brown, some goldy shade, taupe, purples, and mauve tones. Yes, this is amazing. And this green here is one of the best green ever. So that's it. For sure there are more on the outside, or more maybe also in my collection that I haven't thought, or I have decided to keep them out of the video. I wish you a nice day ahead, and see you soon. Bye guys.